We're live. New York. See, we're not as allowed to say share. We can't say sprinkle.
You're saying
What did I come up with last week? Something about spread the glitter. Or
flight kite.
I said flight kite. Or it was something with glitter. Come on in.
Don't do it.
Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Hi, Ann. How are you?
I almost said a cuss word.
Bad. Floyd's being bad. Hi, Tammy. Don't say hi to Floyd. He's being rotten. Hi, Pat. Hi, Phyllis.
What?
Floyd's being a meanie today.
I am not.
There's never enough hours in the day, and seems like no matter how I try to get stuff done, it just doesn't. I get stuff done, but it's not enough.
Well, we got some stuff done. We bought some amazing cookies today.
So we go to the Fresh the Market where we're a vendor at, and we buy cookies. Hi, Lynn. How are you?
Supporting our local community.
He's supporting the local community.
Dollar a cookie at a time.
These are amazing cookies, though.
Oh, yes, they are.
What did you do, Floyd? He's been grumpy.
That was this morning.
You said, I'm going to be grumpy all day. So don't tell me that was this morning. Hi, Kelly. How are you? So I do not have everything done, but that's okay. Done to my standards, because I usually have the bow made for the public lives, and I usually have most of my mesh rolled and clipped, but I don't. So it will be okay. So what we're going to make tonight is the brand new sign I made. You keep missing me.
No, the pink clips do not come with the sign.
They're holding on the, I used the DAP and then I put clips on it. So that's the new one. I believe, I'm trying to think which one I put in the shop tonight, but I don't think it was this one, but I'll get it in there. Because here's two other ones that we're working on this week. Here's an apple one. Apples are a pie's best friend. Hi, Jen. And then pairs well with friends. I got some wine and grapes ribbon. We'll be working on those. Thanks. I'll put those signs in the shop. I may get them done tonight. If not, I'll get them done tomorrow night. So what's everybody up to? I'm about 5'4". I know I haven't posted any new signs for a while. I'm like,
we've been busy.
Like the apple one, Phyllis. Yeah, I sold my apple wreath over at Fresh the Market, so I gotta make an apple something. I usually don't make the exact same thing. Make something a little bit different. The apple one I sold is a grapevine, so I'm not. I think I'm gonna do something else. Oh, you know what, Timmy? That is a good idea. Hi, Lori. You're still in Florida? I seen you posting. Somebody else is up in the New England states. I can't remember. Oh, I think it's Teresa from my private group. Phyllis is waiting for you to send her cookies.
I don't know. These cookies are $1 a pop.
They're good. You know how some cookies, like peanut butter cookies, are like hard on the edges? These things are huge. And they're soft all the way through. Almost too soft. Cool, Jen. Our vacation will consist of going to Crafters Convention this year. Hey, Susan, thank you.
Unless I auction off my ticket.
Huh?
Unless I auction off my ticket.
You're going to let me go by myself?
Whoever I auction the ticket off to.
No. I'm not sleeping with somebody strange.
Why not? We're sharing a hotel room with Angela and Roy.
Well, on the same bed. Ooh, cookies, yeah. So, traditional 14.25-inch frame from Dollar Tree and 18-inch.
Not 18-inch.
Or 18 ties. I'm going to go 12 one day, just to throw you off. And then I bought this yellow. It wasn't quite the yellow I wanted, but I bought like 3 or 4 rolls of it. So I've been trying to find things to use it with. So I figured, you know, we have the golden color in our sign, and then we've got blue. This is a fabric mesh. This is my favorite. So we have blue, and then I pulled out a poly jute brown for like the center. So I thought those would be really pretty. Hi, Linda. So they're all cut at 30 inches. We're going to use 18 cuts of the yellow, golden yellow, and 9 of the blue and 9 of the brown. So yellow will be in every one, but it'll be yellow and blue, yellow and brown, and we'll just keep rotating. Okie dokie. Switch cameras. Trumpy Floyd. Switched. Hi, Anna. How are you? Today. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Karen. Okay. So we'll start with our yellow. It's more of a, I don't know, it's a golden yellow. I was looking, at the time, I was looking for more of a bright yellow.
That is not what you got.
And that is not what I got. Usually they're pretty close about what you're getting, but that one just did not match. So we'll do the woodland ruffle like normal. So now where we have the yellow, I'm just going to call it yellow, not golden. Yellow and the brown. And now we'll do a yellow and a blue, but the yellow will be on top. So the yellow I want to alternate. But then you'll alternate brown and blue and brown and blue. So make sure that I'm doing that, guys. Don't let me get to talking and get all wacky. No comments.
I don't know, Jen, but I think you might need some help.
What?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad she's watching, but if I was on vacation in Florida,
maybe she's taking a siesta.
I would not be watching Facebook. That's just...
Tell him to shut up. Hi, Mitch. So make sure that we're bunting those up next to each other. We can do them, we can turn them sideways. No, I don't like that. This is going to be super duper full because they're 30-inch cuts. So now we'll do a brown. And then when I go to the middle, I'll make sure the blue's on top. Maybe. We'll see. Hi, Mayra. No, Myra. Myra. I always want to call you Mayra. That's like people call me Jeanette. No, Jeanette. Well, then why is the E there? I don't know. My dad's
spelled it. Where'd they get Nettie from?
Shush. That was from assistant manager Kelly, whose grandma's name was Nettie, and so she started calling me that. You are not allowed to call me Nettie. Do it. Do it. Do it. He's going to call me Nettie.
Nettie.
See how bad he is?
Violence in the craft room.
He's just rotten. Rotten, rotten, rotten.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hi, Peggy. Peggy, Floyd's been a brat. Send him to his corner.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Hey, Faye, how are you? We're doing good, I think. I still like the brighter yellow, but we're going to use this up. I'm trying to use up all those colors that I've just been like sticking away, sticking away, sticking away. I mean, it goes with it, but I just prefer a brighter yellow. So who's got kids that are going to be out of school? Yay. Don't bother me none. So one is deco mesh, one is fabric mesh, and one is poly jute. Who says you can't mix it up? A yellow and a sunflower. I love this. Is like my favorite sunflower ribbon. It's a denim color and then a sunflower on top. I gotta find me some more. And then we have a brown and cream stripe, and then just a plain denim.
Peggy, I need a drink too. Phyllis, if I was too nice to her, she'd wonder what I was up to.
I would. He'll sit across because our desks face each other. He'll go, "I love you," and I'm like, "What do you want?" Here comes Furball.
Okay, speaking of people that want shit.
Hey.
Nobody heard that. What is he doing?
So I straightened up my grandkids' room because they're gonna come stay all night this weekend. I accidentally left the door open, so we were trying to make noise in there and see if the cat was in there, and we couldn't find him all day. He must have been in my son's room sleeping. Pat, we're driving. We're only about 10, 11 hours. If my mom, what? It's over by St. Louis. If my mom will allow me, we're going to stop and see my dad.
Not her mom, just her dad.
Well, my mom and dad. But she's like, she don't want nobody in the house. How was fishing?
Fishing was very, very windy.
He went, but, oh yeah, because I was not feeling well.
Jeanette played hooky from work.
I did not play hooky. So I went to physical therapy on Monday, and they kind of, you don't always get the same physical therapist. You get 2 or 3 of them. And she did some exercises where she takes my arm back behind my back. And it was fine when I was there, but oh my God, that night did I pay for it. I couldn't sleep at all. And if it wasn't for, if I worked closer again, I just would have went and sucked it up. But I was worried about the drive. I didn't want to crash my car. So I call off. I don't normally call off. My arm's still a little bit sore today, but, well, I went back to physical therapy. got somebody different.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. And I said, don't you do those exercises again. He goes, okay. Hi, Katie.
I was contemplating going fishing again in the morning, but we're under a frost advisory.
We're a frost
again
advisory.
Tonight.
Like, geez Louise.
That, and I really prefer river fishing, and the river is just...
Oh my gosh, the river is
way
high.
Way too fast and way too high.
At least he don't go when it's running, because when it gets so high, the undercurrent's running real fast. And so I'd rather him not be down there.
Oh, I know, Katie. This weather
is
just
horrible.
Insane.
My arthritis tells me every morning, move somewhere else.
Lori Tappan was a little high too. Not too bad, but a little bit.
I didn't really ask where you went, Tappan.
Tappan.
Tapping. So make sure that when your edges are, you don't overlap, but you fold them up on both sides and just like leave them next to each other. What is he meowing about?
Chris came out of the bathroom.
Oh. His owner's home from work.
Ooh, Atwood is high. I should go check on Becky's boat for her.
We have friends, Lori, that have their boat down at the yacht club. And so he thinks he's going to go down there and check on it. I'm sure John has gone over to check on it.
Oh, I'm sure he has too. Well, if I paid that much for a boat, I'd be...
It wasn't too bad today. Like this morning was like sweatshirt weather, but this afternoon it was almost too warm for sweatshirt, but too cold for short sleeves.
It was a weird day. So we took some stuff down to the warehouse and stopped and got cookies on the way home.
I haven't even checked out all the vendors that are in there with us. I don't even know how many are in there.
40 some.
40 some.
That's not good if your dock's underwater.
Snagged.
Oh, your ramp out to the dock is underwater. That's even worse.
Forgot you. Oh, forgot you with the cookies? Yeah, sorry. We couldn't detour that far.
That'd be a heck of a detour.
So when we go to Crafters Convention, if my mom is being nice, that's a joke. I might stop.
Notice I didn't say anything.
Mom is set in her ways, and she don't come out for nothing. No compromise with her. We'll stop there, maybe stay all night before we go on to Crafters Convention.
I was going to say, if you want to stop at your mom's, it's going to have to be before the convention, because the minute she finds out we were in a hotel with a couple hundred people from all over the country, you ain't stepping foot in her house.
Well, she says I ain't stepping foot in there because I work at Walmart.
Well, that could be good. Yeah, it's one of Jeanette's favorites too.
What?
The denim collared jute.
It is my all-time favorite, and then
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
We'll see at Christmas time.
Oh, well, okay, for this time of year. And then I pair it with this. Oh, I love this. And then I have a plain one, too. The convention is in Fairview Heights, Illinois, which is about 45 minutes to an hour east of St. Louis. Okay, so we got our outside done. So now we're going to jump into our inside. But then this time I'm going to take the blue and put it on top so we see more of the blue. Melissa.
Hi, Busby.
Give Floyd heck. He's been ornery today.
I have not.
Okay, you've been semi-mean. You've been crumpy.
Katie booked her flight to
Did you? Cool.
We're going to drive. We like to drive.
I've never flown.
In a plane.
Where else would I fly?
Flew in a helicopter.
I flew in a helicopter.
She worked on Mother's Day.
I worked on Mother's Day.
Yeah, she had an awesome one.
Well, Floyd got me a couple things from the local shop that we're in, from another couple artisans. We always say love you to the moon and back, so he got me a painting that says that, and then got me, I forgot to wash it today, a glitter cup with the resin on it. It's got the turquoise, like my banner. Flippy Skippy Pippy.
What?
He's not wired up. He's crabby.
Are you having beverages on the beach, Melissa? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet some people that, we've been talking to for a long while. So, now we ended up with 2 brown here because, it's 10. So is that right? Yeah. I do, Tammy, right here. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to, because 10 is an even number. Blue, brown, blue, brown.
Tracy said sounds like Floyd is the same old, pretty much. And
brown,
Melissa's
blue, brown, blue, brown, blue,
drinking
brown.
a Bloody Mary, toasting the waves.
So if I did blue here, I'd have 2 blues next to each other, so it doesn't. Yeah, I did it right. I don't think I skipped one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did you only put 9 pipe cleaners on?
I guess. Right?
That's
1,
what she gets
2,
when she's
3,
trying to
4,
rush.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I did. I was in a hurry, I was.
Way to call her out, Tammy.
I'm going to start making you do the public live on Wednesday because I got 2 back to back. Ew, Bloody Mary, yuck. Yuck. I like tomatoes, but not tomato juice. There we go.
Drink enough and it won't taste like anything.
There we go.
Especially
now we're rolling
how
right.
long it's been since you've had a drink.
I know. Well, last time I was at the yacht club. It's been a few months.
Melissa said she'll need a picture if Floyd does the live.
I would too.
Fire the blender up.
I make a mean blue Hawaiian. No, I'm not going to drink when we go to Crafters Convention. No drinks. You think I'm transparent now? I might say some things I regret later. I drink like maybe twice a year. 1 drink.
Katie said just give her a nice cold beer.
Yuck. Yuck.
I can drink beer if it's really cold.
No. Yuck.
Melissa says yuck, blue, anything. Only have to get
What's in
one.
that? The blue Hawaiian. It's got blue carousel. Oh gosh. Coconut
It's been
rum.
so long since she's made any, she doesn't remember.
Yeah, I make them frozen. Got coconut rum, blue carousel, orange juice. Forget what else. Yeah.
That's about as often as we drink.
Yeah.
Well, not even once a year. It's been a while.
Been a while. I have a liquor cabinet full, but don't drink it. Okay, so now we want brown. Brown. Well, Tracy, did you see my sign? That's one of my new signs.
Tracy, speaking of signs, I am so proud of you.
He did. He sat here and said, "Oh, I thought something real. I sold a wreath online or something." He goes, "Tracy got her discount." I was like, "Oh my gosh." I don't like wine.
Well, I'm a firm believer of anybody that teaches kids probably deserves some kind of an alcoholic beverage at some point during the day. Preferably after school, but you know, do what you got to do to get through the day, I guess. Just kidding.
Kids these days, ugh. They want to grow up too fast. Hey, Miss Connie. Melissa.
All right, Melissa, keep it PG.
If I drank, maybe I'd sleep. Miss Connie. I know you and Katie are going to do your little square off, and I have to work Friday night.
Watch it on replay.
Replay's not as fun.
Make an excuse to be in your office while
I know. I did that the other night. I snuck in there while I was running the store all by myself. I had to take a break.
She'll figure out a way to catch at least part of it, Connie.
Yep.
She'll have to go to her office to do some work.
I gotta go view some video.
Well, that wouldn't be a lie. Take a dinner break at 8. There you go.
That's 2 hours before I leave. Is it 8? Okay. I can take a break. I'll take a break. Oh, and the overnight manager gets there at 8, so I'll be good. I go have to do some stuff at 8.
She'll tune in for part of it. She ain't gonna want to miss that.
Are you guys gonna do a split screen, or are you just gonna be on your own business pages?
Katie says Connie is going down.
Oh, I see. Katie can just roll these things right across her chest. I cannot.
Connie said she tried on her onesie.
Did you? Hey, Lindy, how are you?
Hey, a long time no see.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I gotta make another watermelon one too. Well, I don't know.
Connie says we have to practice tomorrow.
Hi,
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pammy.
You close it again Friday night?
Yeah, I close every Friday night.
Becky's not going to like to hear that.
Why?
She keeps inviting us to the yacht club.
I know. Well, my schedule says I should be off one Friday a month, but
Connie says, love these colors.
Thanks. Well, you know, this golden yellow, I didn't really like it when I ordered it. And I ordered like, I don't know, 4 or 5 rolls. But I thought with the colors of the sunflowers, you know, the inner colors are a little golden, and then we got the middles are brown, and then our blue. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm trying to get some stuff made up for the one store we're in, because it's all like farmers market type stuff. Because I've sold a few over there, so now I'm kind of.
Tommy said she loves that golden yellow.
You like that golden yellow? Well, I like it, but it wasn't what I was wanting when I ordered it.
It goes well in this wreath.
Yeah, it goes well on this one. I think I have. Oh, this might be the rest of it. Nope, I got one more roll. So I chose to do yellows in every tie, and that way I used, I used about a roll and a half.
Welcome, Diane. Glad you could make it.
Hi, Diane. Awesome.
We did make an awesome find on some sunflower.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you this. I don't know whether I'm going to put it in the wreath or not, but I buy a little bit from Walmart. Usually my boxwood I buy at Walmart. But this has got, look, it's sunflowers and lemons. And then it kind of looks like a pomegranate.
Some kind of ivy.
And then a little bit of looks like almost like a rosemary and a white filler at Walmart. I thought it looked pretty good.
That yellow would go good with navy too. Yes, it would actually.
Yeah, I did a yellow and navy. I used a brighter yellow, but
that color yellow would have went good on that wreath.
Yeah.
They were. It was $5 and change
Tony.
for that pick, I think.
Hey, Debbie. $5
something.
$5 something.
It was pretty.
But there's a lot on there.
Too.
Almost got these done. Ooh, excuse me. I got up at 7:15. I didn't have to work today. But I went to bed last night and I didn't plug my phone in, and I'm like, I couldn't find it downstairs. I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to bed. So I went to bed, and this morning I got up and I'm looking for my phone. Where did I end up finding it?
You never did tell me.
Oh, it was in the kids' bedroom. Hi, Laura.
I would have never even thought to remotely look in there for it.
Well, I was cleaning the room yesterday. You know, when you can't leave any floor space open because that's too much real estate. You know, you can't leave. Stop that.
Better check on our YouTube peeps.
Because they're going to come stay all night this weekend. They haven't been for a while. Excuse me, about a month and a half. You're usually here once a month. Those. So I got my glue pot on in case I want to put some flowers in. I don't need to go to bed. I'm just tired. Well, I'm tired, but I'm not tired. That makes sense.
So, Rural King is a thing here in Ohio.
It's like a Tractor Supply, or
I'm sure if any of you watch the news or have been online a whole lot, you know about the gas shortage and everything that's going on with that. So Rural King just sent out an email, gas cans and accessories in stock.
Gosh.
That's just
Any
wrong.
suggestions for making a pancake cake? Was us to make one for a friend. I love to use poly jute when I make a pancake wreath because it holds its shape a lot more, especially one that has foil in it. This is my all-time favorite for a pancake wreath. Not that you can't make it out of anything else, but a pancake wreath, you're not curling the edges, so you are susceptible more so to fraying. But I do like to use, well, they call it jute poly. I call it poly jute, but with foil in it, because then it's not just one solid color. But you can make it out of anything, but that's my favorite to make a pancake wreath out of. And it keeps your ruffles kind of stiff. So now we're getting in the middle and getting it full. We should not have to put any cross members on the back on this one.
Phyllis, I read online that the Virginia governor has declared a state of emergency over the gas shortage.
Is Virginia even affected?
Yes.
Oh, are they?
It just misses Ohio because it goes like Virginia, Pennsylvania, on up and east. It's crazy. Well, I don't do a whole lot of driving unless I'm going fishing. So I don't use a whole lot of gas.
I drive 70, 75 miles a day.
I warned Jeanette, I said, we don't know how long this is going to last or if and when it's going to affect Ohio. Gas prices are going to go through the roof everywhere.
Yep.
So I told her, I said, just with as far as she has to drive to work, when your car gets down even close to a half a tank, stop and fill it up.
It'd be a shame if they have to give me a vacation because I can't drive to work.
Oh, Cincinnati has gas stations out there.
Really? Well, there's way south too. I don't know. Run out of gas, you might as well just shut the country down again. It's something else, all right.
Yeah, we're doing fine where we're at so far.
Hi, Mary.
I haven't really even noticed any longer lines than usual at any of the gas stations while we was out and about today.
I usually don't have to get gas like twice. Well, if I fill up like on a Saturday, I don't have to fill up again till like Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Oh, Debbie said she's got a couple of friends stuck at Myrtle Beach because they can't get gas to get back home.
That stinks.
That's horrible.
Wow. Always something going on.
I know. I watched a video on one of the news station's YouTube channel. A fight broke out at a gas station. I do believe it was in Georgia. Some guy was filled two 55-gallon drums up in the bed of his pickup truck, and then the gas station manager come out and said that he bought the last of the gas. They were closing, and they attacked him, trying to get his gas.
It's awful.
It's just crazy. So those of you that live in those parts of the country where this is going on, please be careful.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
A person is smart. People are stupid. Let that sink in for a minute.
So yeah, if you just, when you're out and about, just be careful. There ain't no amount of gas worth getting hurt or killed over.
No. As I tell my people, there's a TV walking out the door. Try and get as much information as you can. Far away, there's no amount of merchandise in my building worth someone getting hurt.
Nope. And it's really sad because nowadays with the drug and violence issues going on all over the country, it's people are doing some really stupid stuff lately.
Lately?
Well, when I say lately, I mean the last few years.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Lisa said she's seen people filling multiple 5-gallon jugs of gas. And I don't know if they did this everywhere, but I remember when I was little, we lived up in Detroit. They had gas ration cards.
That's what Melissa's just talking about. You're not that much older than me. I don't remember that.
Well, see, I don't know if they did it everywhere.
Oh, true.
We lived in the.
That's weird, Mary. Maybe it's cheaper. I know sometimes if you drive to a major airport, depending, depends on where you live, it's cheaper than if you fly out of your closest airport, especially if it's a smaller one.
Well, and as for flying, where we live, we are right smack dab in the middle of Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Columbus.
We got to take our pick.
And depending on where your destination is, would determine on which major airport. We also have a decent sized airport about
Hour.
25 minutes from here.
Which one?
Akron Canton.
Oh, well, yeah. It's a little bit more than that, but.
Yep.
Wow.
And sad as it is, I remember. Yes, I know I'm old and senile, but I remember. We would be waiting in line at the gas station, and there would be people coming up trying to buy your ration cards, and I've seen a lot of people get seriously hurt over a stupid gas card.
So I'm just making sure that my ruffles are
back to business.
Pushed forward. Looks like I had too much yellow ones in one spot. So there's our wreath. We are at 24 inches.
Yes, absolutely, Lindy. Sometimes it is cheaper to fly out of Akron, Canton. Mary says the days of gas ration. Some stations are imposing 35-gallon limits.
Wow. So I got 13-inch ties. We're going to make them like a little birdie. And I just put mine in a V. If you want to crisscross yours, more than welcome to. Let's see. I want my brown on the yellow and blue.
Laura says I must have been out of the loop. She's missed all this. That's good, Laura.
Floyd tells me everything because I don't watch the news. It's too depressing.
Absolutely, Melissa.
Oops. Make sure you use wired ribbon. I like a real heavy canvas ribbon or a heavy linen ribbon. Just does what you want it better.
You want it stiff, but not too stiff. Does that make any sense?
Listen to Mr. Expert over here.
Hey.
How many lives have you done?
That doesn't have anything to do with the price of tea in China.
I don't care what China charges for their tea.
I don't either.
My ribbon's getting away from me.
Well, don't do that.
Katie, how's your mom feeling? I didn't ask you on your live earlier. This yellow one's really stiff. Yeah, Phyllis. I won't tell you how old I was. I alternate my colors, but some people just leave their 1.5 inch on top, but I want to see those sunflowers. Hi, Jean. How are you? Janine. Oh, my fingers aren't working today. Yeah, this yellow is not too bad after you mix it with something else.
It's a little brash by itself.
Very.
But once you get it in the wreath, it looks pretty good. Hi, Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. Uh-oh.
Mary says she wants to see one of your pancake wreaths. We don't have any.
I don't have any here.
Well, guess you'll have to make one.
I haven't done one for a while.
Maybe we can get her to do one on Monday.
I do one on Monday. To see what poly. I think that's the only poly foil I have, but I can make a blue one. Write it down, or else I'll forget. I try to plan my life since I have 4 a week, but sometimes it just... Mary, all my videos I've done that are on my page, I haven't deleted any of them, but it's been a while since I did a pancake. I think the last pancake was in the private group. Trying to think. The Simply Blessed, it was pink and silver. That was a pancake. So if you find that video, that's a pancake. That's probably been about 2 months ago, 2.5. You like the golden mesh? I bought it for yellow, and I didn't really like it. But if I mix it with something else, it's not too bad. And it goes with the sunflowers. I'm trying to use my mesh instead of buying mesh all the time. Just to come up with things I have, just so I can use it. But I will have to buy a couple. I think I'm out of red. Just, red metallic. I don't think I have the heavy foil red. I had it from last year. That Simply Blessed has got pink, hot pink, and so like a silver gray. That's 2 different kinds. More than that, I don't think so. I think I've only done 2 colors. Always make sure you leave about 1/4 of an inch of pipe cleaner on there so you can just bend it over. Because if you make a mistake and you don't have anything to undo, you're in trouble. Yeah, I think 2 colors is the maximum I've done on.
Melissa says she sees a shopping spree in Jeanette's future.
I haven't done any major shopping lately. Because I have so much stuff. Be like Katie and get me a she shed.
You have a warehouse.
I do. I have a storage unit. I thought when I built my new ribbon rack, I would be able to keep all my ribbon here.
Nope.
Even Christmas.
Not even close.
Not even close. Yeah, I personally like fabric mesh. Of course, it's
not that much more.
It's a little bit more, but if you play it right, it's only usually a couple dollars more. Especially this denim one. This denim one is probably my favorite, other than Christmas time. Christmas time is a whole nother story. You mean hop to it, not hope to it. Yes, he told me that right before we went live because he's like, I'm so proud of her. She got her discount. It's been a long time coming, huh, Tracy? Okay, Roz. What do you mean, Shauna? You want how many multiples do you want to do? Keep them coming, guys. You're funny, Tracy.
Oh, Shauna wanted to do 3 colors.
3 colors. I'm going to use one on my live. So just alternate your colors. Or, yeah, because I usually, when I do a pancake, I only put 6 ties on the outside because you want to make sure that your pancakes aren't ruffling up. You want them to lay nice and flat. That's the reason for having a pancake wreath.
Howdy, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Your glitter mail went out today, buddy.
Cool, Dawn.
Some of the clothespin wreaths I think are really cute.
Depends on how you do them.
And some of them not so much. I like the idea behind the clothespin. It just depends on what you do with it.
Okay, so here's our. Remember, I only put ribbon tails on the outside until I figure out what all I'm going to do.
Melissa says, have industrial scissors to open the shrink wrap that Floyd uses. Hey, when we first started selling signs, we had a couple of issues with signs getting damaged in transit, and I made it a personal mission to make sure.
We had a mailman fold some girl's sign in half. Now, we put cardboard in there. How do you fold that in half? That's the reason we have do not bend stickers in red letters on the outside now.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. "12-inch mesh? I've never seen 12-inch mesh. Just remember, the longer the mesh you use, you may want to space your pipe cleaners out a little bit further to make sure that your ruffles are going to lay down flat. Aw, thanks, Brenda. Brenda's talking about the Sign of the Month Club. She got her Sign of the Month Club signs today.
Jean says Michael sells the 12-inch mesh.
Oh, does it?
And that's where Shauna got her from.
Oh.
Oh, was any of that stuff that we bought on clearance at Michael's 12-inch?
I don't think so. You know what? It might have been.
It looked bigger than. Oh boy! Now Jeanette's going digging. That's fine.
It's Michael's. No, it's 10-inch.
Well, the stuff you bought.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that what I got is.
I do.
He used to be in shipping, so you know him and shrink wrap are like.
It worked when I shrunk wrapped somebody's car.
We used to do that at Walmart when somebody left. We'd shrink wrap their car and shrink wrap them to a dolly and then silly string them on the front end. We're not allowed to do that anymore. So here's our sign.
Shrink wrap is not good for car finishes either.
Neither is silly string.
Jean says only the regular mesh at Michael's is 12 inches.
Oh.
Yeah, Brenda, I don't wrap them near as bad as I used to. I've kind of mellowed out a little bit on the shrink.
I bought a few rolls, Shauna, not too many. I bought the black and white like I just had.
Yeah, we were strolling through Michael's and they had a bunch of mesh on
because it's a fabric mesh, so I didn't.
Half off, so yeah, we bought some. Can't hurt to try it out, right?
So funky or long tail bow? 3, 2, 1 or a funky? What are we doing?
Do I get to vote?
No, you don't get a vote. Because you've been crabby today. You don't get a vote. You better not be putting something in there.
Phyllis says funky.
Funky? Long tail?
Wendy says long tail.
Next person picks it.
No, it's 2 to 1.
No, you don't count.
Oh, I'll remember that.
Funky! How funky is your chicken?
Melissa and Midge.
How loose is your goose?
Don't have to do anything.
You're no fun. All right, funky it is. This one's a little bit different. It's just like the brown and white, but I'm going to do something. Always try to.
Long tail with 2 exclamation marks.
I'm sorry, Lindy. You got outvoted.
You can do a Floyd bow.
Your Floyd bows suck. He uses Damon's method of 5 cuts of ribbon at how long? 30 inches? 30 inches, 28 inches in there. But all the loops are the same size. I don't like it. So we're going to do about 8-inch tail. Awesome, Jean. Make a Jeanette bow. Yeah, a lot of my funky bows are a Jeanette bow.
No. I don't want to behave. Busby.
Oh, you too. 6-inch loop. I rarely do a 7. Phyllis says, be good.
Never.
We've been together over 17 years. And nope. You guys have heard me tell this story. People used to think we were arguing all the time.
I do fight nice, Midge. Jeanette, on the other hand, throws stuff at me.
It was a clothespin.
It could have hurt if your aim was any better. Tracy, I would love to go take a nap.
Thanks, Jean.
But I cannot because we're in the middle of a live, and then we have another live at 8 o'clock.
Then we have our private group. Oh, I twisted when I shouldn't have.
Dawn says if she does more than a 6-inch loop, it looks terrible. If you're gonna do a long loop like that, it needs to be some pretty stiff ribbon.
Yeah, I don't like flimsy, loosey-goosey bows.
Pretty much, Brenda. If we didn't ban her, she would think something was wrong. Yeah, if you ever come on here and we're both
nice as pie
and quiet, yeah, you know something's wrong. And you came back.
My mom just shakes her head at us. But I probably get it from my dad because my dad's the same way. He'll say stuff just to get her a rise out of her.
Pamela, Jeanette does 95% of the sign designing, and we use Affinity. She uses Affinity Photo.
He uses Affinity Designer.
No, I flip-flop between. They're pretty much the same thing.
We got them at a good price, so we got both.
Yep. They each have just like 1 or 2 features that are nice to have. And I couldn't decide which one I wanted. Well, when I went to buy them, they were both 50% off. So I bought both.
Brenda. Somebody came to the live the other night.
Hey, you're not allowed back there.
And they were brand new, and they said somebody told them to come because we were funny. I thought, thanks, I think.
Buddy, get out of the closet.
Hey, get out of my flowers.
Get out of there.
I throw something at the cat. So now we're just going to do a plain brown one, but we're going to do 6-inch loops. So my first 2 are like my foundation of my funky bow. You're welcome, Pamela. Thanks, Roz. Hey, Yeah, my closet.
You can't go in there.
So now I'm going to put my tails on top of my loops. We're still going to make a 6-inch loop. And I can't. I was watching Katie and her friend try to teach her make a bow. And we're all commenting because Katie went to get some water or something and left her, and we're all trying to help her make a bow. That was hilarious. Hey, get out of my flowers. Scary.
There went another life.
Aw, thanks, Brenda. Yeah, this is it. Transparent as can be. Plus, at work, I have to mind my P's and Q's. I scared a manager the other day. She had her, it's a OSHA rule that you're not allowed to stand on a pallet. I know tons of people do. But I went, hey, across the room, and she about scared the crap out of her. She goes, you're going to make me have an accident.
Don't stand on
I said, don't stand on a pallet, you won't have one. So I'm just making sure that my loops are over my tails, because now is the time to rearrange. I know some people, I used to build my bows just the loops right up on top of each other, which is still fine. You can still do that. Some people arrange them. I started out one way and have ended another. I'm going to throw,
You like very bright, like your personality, Tracy?
No doubt, Melissa. So normally I do 2 2.5 inch and 2 1.5 inch, but I want the sunflower one to be in there. So we're going to make it a Jeanette bow. Not a Floyd bow.
That was miserable.
What'd you shut your eyes for?
That was a miserable fail.
It's a piece of fabric. It's not going to make it to you.
I can poke my eye out. There's a piece of wire sticking out of that.
Like it got to you. Zip it. Zip it, Skippy.
Tracy, you should come on.
She sparkles all day long.
you should come on and do a collaboration live with us.
Trying to get Lindy to do a live. She did that one where she was just her hands.
Live,
well, it was just a. I sparkle all day long too sometimes, Tracy. Like when I've been in my craft room and I go to work the next morning, I have glitter on my face. That was a miserable fail. So he flicks the fabric at me.
Cheap ribbon.
It is not cheap ribbon. I made this one 6 inches too because I'm just putting an extra loop in there.
Affinity is the brand name of the software that we use, and the two components that we own.
Like Photoshop, it's Affinity.
It's Affinity Photo and Affinity Designer.
And if you go to watch the YouTube, so the people that made Affinity, make sure that you have a lot of time because they're British.
Nah, they're some kind of Scandinavian.
Their
English is not very good.
It sucks.
But there's a lot of good YouTube tutorials on how to use Affinity.
I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that one either. Hold, please. Ouch.
Well, welcome, Vincent. Glad you stopped by.
Hi, Vincent.
Oh, of course, Tracy. Feel free to bring your Nerf gun.
Nerves gun.
Just remember. Yeah, but I think that's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be Nerf gun and silly string. We have Nerf guns here.
Yeah, we have our own Nerf guns, Tracy. There we go. We can have a Nerf gun war during one of your lives.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Sometimes my humor at work is not welcomed. Like when the store manager's like, and somebody's thinking what they want to say, and I have done the Jeopardy song, and they're like, I'll just get this big glare, and I'm like, okay, I'll shut up now. So if that's a 6, we're going to go about, we'll just do a 5. Oh. I'm like, what the heck is that?
It's a link to the Affinity song.
I'm still learning how to use some of the features on it.
Well, that and they update it like every 3 days.
I know.
It's hard to keep up with the updates. It'll go like that for a couple of weeks, and then.
But Googling YouTube is your friend.
Absolutely.
I say that at work. I can't get to Google. I'm like, yeah, you can. We have a Google search engine. Well, we can't because we're intranet, not internet. We can't
have a phone.
I know. I said, look at it on your phone. So I'm going to make that one about 4.5.
I am going to be nice and not say anything.
There's a first.
I'm just so excited Tracy finally figured out how to get her discount.
He did. His mouth dropped, and he's like, oh. And I'm like, what? Did I sell a Wreath? And he goes, Tracy got her discount. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right.
We bought we bought 2 of the grandkids the Fortnite edition.
No, we bought 4 of the grandkids.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
God, those things were expensive.
Yes, they were. So I don't know. Spoil our grandkids.
Oh no, Linda! If we have a Nerf gun fight, it's going to be live on the page.
Oh,
absolutely. We'll both strap on GoPros, chase each other around.
My son does have a GoPro. Now, my ex-husband and I did squirt gun fights in the house because he would piss me off, and I would go take a whole thing of water and dump it on him.
Yeah, we can't do that. We have way too many electronic devices.
Yeah. Well, you can do it in stages, Lindy, like your key fobs. So have like a beginning one, and then have one already done to the next step and next step. So I haven't tightened this down all the way yet. So we're going to spread out our stuff. Make sure you hold on to the middle, though, because we're not all the way cranked down. And we're just going to...
Oh, look, Melissa thinks she's a comedian now.
Funny. No, but I did smell something almost burning because he left the stove on. Oh. Walked down, like, I smell something hot. You know, like when you smell something hot, put the stove on.
Hey, just be glad I'm always very mindful of making sure I shut the heat press off.
Yeah, that thing is hot. So I just spread out, make sure that we're in a crisscross with our stuff before I crank down on everything.
Do you need a first aid kit, Lindy? She was bathing the cat.
Okay, so now we're going to crank down on it, make sure everything's nice and tight. I use that. I use my zip tie as a handle for now. We'll trim up our tails after we get it on there, because you never know where your bow is going to land in relation to your sign. So it's not uncommon to have tails shorter on one side than it is the other because of where your sign is. After you get cranked down on it, you can pull. As long as you got it really, really tight, you can crank down on it. Like that one I know is too long. Here we go. There's a Jeanette bow. Maybe. Okay. So, we'll probably need our needle. That's pretty thick in there. Thanks, Roz. So, I never put mine in the middle anymore. I did when I first started, and now I don't like it. But a 7-inch upholstery needle will take these pipe cleaners too, and just stick it straight down through. That way you don't, the less you mess with your mesh, more, the less frays you'll get. And this goes straight through, just all the mesh, and once in a while you'll get snagged up on something, but. Hi, Dan.
Tracy wants to know if all the ends are dovetailed on the bow. She's going to trim some of them anyway.
I usually trim them, but I usually do dovetail them as I go, just so I don't forget. But
I see a couple that aren't.
Yeah.
She'll get them. And if you're thinking that maybe a 7-inch upholstery needle is not long enough, Hobby Lobby sells a kit that has a 12-inch upholstery needle in it.
I'm sure it's used for like tufting, when you tuft on the cushions and stuff. Make the little dips. Just don't stick your hand underneath there, because it does have a sharp point on it.
Duh, it's a needle.
Well, duh, so is one of those plastic ones, but they're not sharp.
Oh, Deanne got her glitter mail today.
Got your glitter mail.
That was quick.
Yeah. That's from my secret stash.
Melissa says have Floyd hold it for you, so you can poke me with the needle.
Oh. And make sure when you're wrapping your sign and stuff, especially if you have a heavier one, that you're kind of doing a figure 8 around stuff, because the heavier signs will loosen over time. Some of the signs, some of the wreaths that I took out of storage, if they had a MDF sign on them, they were sagging and loose. It's because I just wrapped it single, like around a single wire. If you do that, just dab a little bit of hot glue on it.
That'll be in the shop in the next couple of days, Tracy.
I put one in there tonight. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been the Apple one. So I was listing signs and went, oh crap, I gotta go get ready. Just make sure you don't pull your bow down too much, because it'll look like it's going into a black hole. Where's my other? There it is.
Yeah, so Jeanette didn't know which sign she was going to use for the live tonight and then the private group here in a little bit. So she had me make 3 of the new ones.
I was debating.
She has become spoiled with having a sign shop in the house.
Well, yeah. Who would not be?
I think she'd be a little nicer, but she's.
If I don't poison your supper, then I was nice.
I don't have to worry about that. You don't have enough life insurance on her.
No, I don't. I always end up trimming them a lot shorter than I make them. But it's better to have a little bit extra and not need it than to go, oh, that looks horrible. It's too short. Just like this one in front of the, I can either pull it down here, which is still too long.
Absolutely not, Tracy.
So I think that something's missing right here, whether we put the lemon's not going in there, that's for darn sure. Hey, he should be proud that I just learned how to put my own picks in my pick machine. Because he normally does it for me. You like my bow? Thank you. So I don't know. I'm not done yet. Don't say yet.
It's red.
Oh, this? I don't know. I don't know if I just want to put another ribbon tail in there. Maybe I need another sunflower.
I would just stick to the sunflowers.
I am not you. I don't have a smaller sunflower. They're all the same size.
I didn't say a smaller one. I said
no, Phyllis did.
I don't think we have any.
If I do, they're a little wonky.
Oh.
I have to get the steamer out. And odd number of flowers. I know, Melissa. It's 1.
Oh, you do.
What?
Sunflowers. These are all the way in the back.
Yeah, I think they're a little squished.
Yeah, they are. Those might not be sunflowers anyway.
Or orange.
No, I'm thinking they might be black-eyed peas. I don't know. Can't get to them anyway.
And I did glue all my dog stuff in. I don't so many small butterflies. What are you doing, Furball? Man, darn it. Maybe not put them all right there. Oh, oh, here we go. Put one there.
Cha-ching! That's the order.
Yay. Get in there. Are sunflowers your favorite? Carnations are actually my favorite. I don't want that on the sign. It's too long anyway. Do, 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 do. What do you think of that?
Wendy said yellow roses.
Yellow roses?
Okay.
Yeah, I love carnations. I've always loved carnations. You like daisies? I loved all the flowers in my flower bed till my son pulled them up. He thought they were weeds. Switch cameras.
That's balls.
These bolts. So I still have some pipe cleaners to cut off.
We'll let it hang till tomorrow.
Well, I'll probably fiddle with this. I'm not sure I like that.
Oh,
I do like Gerber daisies.
Gerber daisies, absolutely.
I do like, because they come in so much pretty colors. Thanks, Laura. I'll fiddle with the flowers, and it's hard. I think it's harder to do it when I'm short and I'm trying to look up on top of the wreath. I hang it up. But I'll have this sign in the shop if you're interested. And the other ones I've shown. If you weren't here in the very beginning. Whoop. Pairs well with friends. I have some wine and grape ribbon that I'm going to do. And then apples are a pie's best friend. I think this is the one I have listed already. But I did it right before I came up here and I forgot. So, but I'll get all three of these listed if you're interested. But that's it, guys.
She hasn't glued the flowers in, so she will probably wind up moving them around.
I can't like see it on top, so
let it hang for a day. I'm
gonna let it hang. That's what I did with the dog wreath from Monday night. I didn't glue them in until this morning. So, but thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. And those that are in the private group will have about a 35-minute break. Go potty, get you something to drink, get your jammies on. I think I do have some Phyllis that are a little bit smaller, but I got to take the steamer to them because they're a little crunched up in the tote. You like the apple one, Deanne? I know, I do too. Good night, Linda. All right, guys. I'll see you later. And see the girls in the group here in a little bit. Bye-bye.